Greetings in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, the true Christ, who said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Unless you eat of the flesh of the Son of Man and drink of his blood, you have no life in you. So, Jehovah's Witnesses, if you continue to pass the body and blood of Jesus Christ, you are rejecting the Lord, and therefore you have no life. Anyway, I'm Andres for Apostate TV. Shout out to all my new and old subscribers. Shout out. You know me, I just give quick shout outs. I don't give specific shout outs to an individual unless you stand out in one of my videos. For example, before I get to this topic, I would like to address a comment or comments on one of my videos. I posted a video not too long ago titled The Unholy Bible of Jehovah's Witnesses. If you have not seen that video, check it out when you get a chance. In that video, I went through some verses. In that video, I go through about 30 verses deliberately changed by the Watchtower Greek and Hebrew scholars, whoever they are. We don't know who they are, especially the Christological verses. By the way, Jehovah's Witnesses, Christology means the study of the Lord Jesus Christ, person, nature, and his work that he has accomplished on earth. That being said, the Watchtower deliberately, sinfully, and maliciously mistranslated Christological verses to confirm their teachings, their doctrines, and their theological beliefs. So if you get a chance, watch that video. I'll provide the link below the comments so you can check it out and easily access that video. Anyway, quite a few comments were posted on that video, including a Jehovah's Witness called JW for Life. Like I said, I went through 30 verses in that video. Here are the comments by JW for Life. Let's do this quickly so I can start today's topic. JW for Life comments on the video and quotes. And by the way, there are cursing in this video. Just the S word, not the F word. Just a little disclaimer if you have children watching. So please be careful. I'm going to be using the word. Okay. So here's JW for Life's comment regarding that video. Prove, quote, prove the scholars don't agree. If you can't, then shit your big mouth. Shit your big smelly mouth. Shit your big smelly. Who says that? Who actually said? I think there may have been a typo. No one says shit your big smelly mouth. I think he meant shut your big smelly mouth. That's what he meant. Once again, Jehovah's Witnesses do not refute. He didn't refute the video. He totally dismissed the video, and somebody else replied to this. I love it when you guys try to defend me. I don't even need to defend myself. I got my viewers defending me. But I was going to reply until this individual, I think it's a he or a she, I don't know, goes by the name of Awake JWs. Cool handle name or cool, screen name. Quote, here you go, JW for Life. Put this in your mouth and swallow it. If the text is too difficult for you to comprehend based on your comment above, I surmise the text will be difficult for you to read. I have included a video version for you. And he actually leaves a link to the history of the King James Bible, both text so you can read and a video version. And I might say that is an excellent video. You need to watch that video. I will also provide a link to that video as well, or text if you want to read, but the video does justice. You got to watch that. The video goes through the scholars of the King James, what schools they attended, how many languages they spoke. You gotta see that video, the history of the King James. He continues the quote, and he continues with saying, now that we reveal the scholars of the King James Authorized Version, now tell us, who the hell are the freaking Watchtower scholars? Woo! I gotta say that was a mouthful. Good job, Awake JW, good job. And then, of course, here comes JW for life, and he responds, again, totally incoherent. The King James is a holy Bible like Satan was a holy being. The King James is a holy Bible like Satan was a holy being? I was going to weigh in that comment, but here comes another one of my viewers. Here comes another viewer, and he takes a stab at JW for life. JC is God, by the way, another cool handle name. I don't know where you guys come up with these names, but that's a good handle. JC is God writes, JW for life. Are you mentally diseased? Did you donate your brains to the Watchtower? I highly recommend you get it back, what's left of it. Reality check, JW for life. Satan was a murderer when he began, and he did not stand fast to the truth. Right from your own New World Translation, John 8:44. In other words, JW for life, he was never a holy being. Got it? Furthermore, JW for life, if you can't refute the claims we are making and all you can come up with is an idiotic and brainless comments, you should discontinue making these unintelligent comments, because all you are doing is making Jehovah's Witnesses appear to be imbecilic idiots, which is, by the way, no one wants to join your stupid organization. Please think before you comment. Wow. That's an ouch. A big ouch. A big ouchie. I could have not done it any better. JW for life. I agree with JC as God. Stop commenting. You're making yourself and Jehovah's Witnesses look bad. Very bad. You just got your ass handed to you on a silver platter. Here's my recommendation. Purchase some Bengay, some Bengay ointment, or Icy Hot. Icy Hot, I think it's better. It works for me. Rub it on your butt cheeks, because I know that butt slapping really hurt. It hurt me. That butt slapping really hurt me. I felt it. Then, JW for life, grab your to-go bag. Don't forget to put the Bengay in the bag, or the Icy Hot. You know that to-go bag that you Jehovah's Witnesses prepare in case of Armageddon begins. Take your to-go bag and run to the nearest cave. Run to the nearest cave. Hide in there and wait for the rapture of the church and Armageddon to end. Stay in the cave. I am sure everyone will forget the butt whooping you just received from JC as God. Don't forget. Okay? So go hide in a cave. You're an embarrassment to the Jehovah's Witness community. You're doing a favor to your brothers and sisters in the Jehovah's Witness community. Stop embarrassing yourself and your brothers and sisters. Exile yourself, JW for life, in a cave. Believe me, follow that recommendation. Okay, finally, the topic for today: the bunkers of Jehovah's Witnesses. The bunkers of Jehovah's Witnesses. So, let me get my bullet points here together. This is probably going to be about a 30-minute video. So, everyone has seen the bunker videos that were shown at the Watchtower Convention. I believe it was in 2016. The name of the convention, again, I can't remember, is off my mind. stay loyal to Jehovah or stand firm for Jehovah. I can't remember the theme of the convention in 2016. If you guys know it, just post it on the comment there, because I forgot. I think there were 8 videos in the series. You know, Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses, you have a fear of everything. My goodness. Fear of apostates. Fear of your elders. Fear of your own members snitching on you. Fear of getting caught reading apostate material. Fear of getting caught watching rated R movies. Fear of the outside world. Fear of Armageddon. Fear, fear, fear. That's horrible. Let me ask you, Jehovah's Witness, a question before I continue. And I'm referring to not the born-ins. I'm addressing the Jehovah's Witnesses that joined the organization. Not that you were born in. Those who joined when somebody knocked on their door and you decided to become a Jehovah's Witness based on what you heard. So I'm addressing you guys. Did you all have this fear, all these fears, before you joined the Watchtower? And again, I'm speaking to those that were not born in, only to those who joined the organization. That's something you should think about. Ask yourself that question. Did I have all this fear before I became a Jehovah's Witness? Where are all these fears coming from, Jehovah's Witnesses? Okay, here's something you really need to think about: these bunker videos. Pay close attention. One particular episode, I think it was the second video in the series. The episode had a few Jehovah's Witnesses hiding in an underground bunker. A very beautiful bunker, by the way. It looked like an apartment with furniture. It looked really, really nice. Beautiful bunker, very well furnished, I might add. The Jehovah's Witnesses were talking about their faith being tested. One guy had a pornography addiction. Another guy could not take criticism well. He needed an attitude adjustment. So they were sharing. They were sharing their test of their faith. Armageddon is happening up there. It's hell. All hell is breaking loose, and they're all hiding in this bunker because apparently the authorities are hunting down and killing Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay? Jehovah's Witnesses are being hunted and killed. It's kind of weird that fire and brimstone are falling from the sky, and you see, just like you see in the Watchtower magazine, fire and brimstone, and people are screaming, "Ah!" Right? You see that in the Watchtower. And the authorities have nothing better to do than to hunt Jehovah's Witnesses and kill them while all hell is breaking loose on earth. They're in the bunker and all hell is breaking loose, and the authorities have nothing better to do while all hell is breaking loose to kill and look for Jehovah's Witnesses. I can see it now. Everybody is going crazy right up there on earth. Save me, save me. You want to go hunting for some Jehovah's Witnesses? Come on, let's go hunt for some Jehovah's Witnesses. Come on, man. This fire and brimstone is very stressful. Let's release our stress and let's go kill some Jehovah's Witnesses. Look out! Watch out! Oh boy, Jehovah's Witnesses. Here we go. Revelation. Okay, pay attention, Jehovah's Witnesses. Revelation. It says it in Revelation. I forgot where in Revelation. People will be running from the wrath of the Lamb, saying, "Hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. Hide us." They're not going to have time to look for you and kill you. They're busy trying to find cover themselves. They're trying to save their own ass. So what is this? They're trying to look. They're looking for you, and you're hiding. They got no time to hunt for you. They're going crazy up there while you're hiding in a bunker. I believe these bunker videos were shown to indoctrinate and instill fear in the Jehovah's Witnesses. And they're not really there to prepare you for Armageddon. Those videos are not there to prepare you for the big one coming. Okay? Now, I'm going to really tell you the truth about these videos. You're going to freak out. You're going to be like, holy cow, I didn't really think about this. Okay? Watch. Give me some time. I know I take a long time to come up with a point. Okay, so bear with me. Now, I saw another video online. This video was not part of the bunker video series. This video, someone at a Kingdom Hall filmed this video, and it was a demonstration on how to properly prepare for Armageddon. On stage, there were two families. Group one represented a group that was prepared. Okay, they got their go-to bag. They found their bag very quickly. They found it. They went to their closet, and they all got their to-go bag. They even had a list of members to call. They even had a list. I guess that list is to warn the Jehovah's Witnesses that Armageddon got started. Leave your home. Get to the bunker. It's here. Armageddon is here. Don't forget your to-go bag. I guess that's what the list is for, so they can call their members and warn them that the big one is here. Believe me, Jehovah's Witnesses, your members are going to know. They're going to know when Armageddon begins. Okay? In fact, the whole world is going to know that Armageddon got started. So you're not going to need that list, because mobile phones and landlines are going to be, they're not going to work. They're going to be out of order. With the fire and brimstone that are falling from the sky, cell towers and phone companies will be destroyed. So, in fact, electricity will be out. So complete blackout. Do you remember the 2003 blackout that affected almost the entire USA and Canada? I had a landline that was working. And it had a dial tone. And I had an old rotary phone in my closet. I plugged it to the phone jack. I started calling my family and friends. Nobody was answering. For some reason, nobody was answering their phone. I was calling their landline. I was calling their cell phone. You know why no one was answering their landline? Because they all had cordless phones, which requires electricity to operate. They all had cordless phones. And not only that, the uplink and the downlink for all the phone companies, the mobile phone companies, they were out too, because that requires electricity. So mobile phones and landlines were not working. Landlines were working actually, but people had cordless phones. I was the only idiot with a rotary phone trying to dial my friends. Eventually, I got tired of dialing. My finger got tired, and I said, you know what? I already called about 20 people. No one is answering. So the only thing I can do is sit back and wait. That's all I can do. Now, back to the demonstration video. The second group represented a family, which I think was a mother and daughter. They were playing a mother and daughter who were not prepared for Armageddon. They couldn't find their to-go bag. They were running around in their apartment like a chicken without a head. They were just running around. Where's my to-go bag? I can't find the to-go bag. Look for it. I don't know. It could be in the closet. Go find it. And then, you see the daughter emptying out the closet, very crazy, taking out clothes, looking for the go-to bag. It was very funny. Even the Jehovah's Witness audience thought it was funny too. I was laughing. I was like, look at this. It was very entertaining. That demonstration video was very entertaining. The message regarding that demonstration video, of course, is to instill fear on a Jehovah's Witness. But really, what it really meant was you better be prepared for the big one, Armageddon. That's what, the message is behind that video. So be ready. The big one is coming. Be ready. Have your to-go bag ready and the list of Jehovah's Witness members and their phone numbers. Now, here comes the $1 million question, Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, you have your to-go bag already packed. You probably pack like non-perishable foods, clean underwear, hand sanitizers, etc., etc. You have the list of Jehovah's Witness members and their phone numbers, which will be useless and Armageddon. You are ready to go, baby. You're ready to go. But one thing you forgot, Jehovah's Witnesses, and I believe it's going to save your life, and that is the list where all your bunkers are located. Where are you going? Where the heck are you going? Okay, do you know where are your bunkers located, Jehovah's Witnesses? Do you have the slightest idea where your local bunkers is located? Let me guess. Your bunkers are in the basement of your kingdom halls, huh? Right? I highly doubt that. It's not there. So your loving elders who loves you so much would have given you a tour of the bunker, right? Your elders in the church, kingdom hall. The elders in your kingdom hall should have given you a tour where the bunkers are located. And a list. You need a list of other bunkers. I'll explain in a few. Don't you think the bunker list is more important than the list of your fellow members? You need to be ready, okay? You need to get to safety. You got to get to safety. Forget that list. You need the list of bunkers. Get your ass to the bunker. Oh, wait. I don't know where my bunker is. They never told me. So sit your butt down and start praying. So when Armageddon gets here and you don't have the list of the bunkers, you need to pray. You need to pray. Say, oh, my Jehovah, my dear Jehovah, I did not get the list of the bunkers. My idiot elders did not give me the list of bunkers. I need to know where the bunkers are. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Now pay attention, Jehovah's Witnesses. All you Jehovah's Witnesses that are watching, I'm going to reveal how to get the list of bunkers that your that your watchtower created, that they built for you, for your safety. Okay, I'm going to show you, all right? So, I know that you're going, well, I'm not going to show you where the locations are. I'm going to show you how to obtain the list of bunkers from your watchtower organization, okay? Ready? There are 3 steps to obtain the bunker list. Step 1. Sorry, my bullet point here is, okay, here we go. Step number 1. You have to grow a pair of testicles. Oh, you don't like that word? Okay. You need to obtain intestinal fortitude. How's that? Is that a little better? So, you need to have guts and be brave. Why? Because you will be approaching your elders. And everyone knows you Jehovah's Witnesses fear your elders. Which now brings me to step number 2. Step number 2, you need to ask your elders where the heck are the bunkers, or at least show me the bunker that I am assigned to. I want to prepare for Armageddon before it begins. I need to know where to report when Armageddon starts. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Please tell me where my bunker is located. That's all you have to do, Jehovah's Witnesses. You have to ask your elders. You're not questioning the doctrines of the Watchtower. You're not questioning the theology. Okay? You are just simply asking where the locations of the bunkers are in the event Armageddon begins. So you have every right to know, as a Jehovah's Witness, because your life depends on it, you need to know where those bunkers are. Now, if the elder appears to look like a doofus and says, I don't know what you're talking about, bunkers. I don't know what bunkers. You just got your answer. Okay? You just got your answer. He doesn't know either. So, which brings me now to step number 3. Step number 3. You Jehovah's Witnesses have to assemble a committee. Every kingdom hall needs to set up a committee. Let's call it the bunker committee. You all need to get together and march up to Warwick headquarters. We all know the governing bodies are warlocks. Okay? Warwick headquarters. And demand the list of bunkers that the organization has created, that has built for your safety during Armageddon. You have every right to know where each bunker is located. Okay? You need to get ready, Jehovah's Witnesses. Armageddon is around the corner. That's why you are showing these bunker videos at your conventions. Okay? You need to know the location of every bunker worldwide. Suppose you were visiting your grandpa in Transylvania, Count Grandpa Dracula. Okay? You don't know where the nearest bunker is in Transylvania, do you? So you need that list. Let's say you were on vacation in Florida, Tallahassee, Florida. You need the list in Florida too. You need that list, Jehovah's Witnesses. If the organization cannot provide you that information, the list, then get the hell out of that organization. They don't give two craps about you. They don't care about your safety. They don't give a shit about whether you live or die. As far as Jehovah's organization is concerned, you are a worthless slave. Okay? When you die, the organization wants your estate, including life insurance, property, pension, you name it, stocks, bonds. Give it all to Jehovah's organization. The hell with your family. The hell with your kids. The hell with your wife. They don't need it. Jehovah's organization needs it. The organization has to pay for all those child abuse lawsuits that they have lost. Give it to him. He needs it more than you. Okay? And now, Armageddon arrives. Here's Armageddon. Armageddon is here. And your Watchtower organization leaves you outside like a sheep, ready to get slaughtered, while the governing body and corporate leaders are sitting pretty in their bunkers. Wake up, Jehovah's Witnesses. Wake up. The bunkers are for your governing body and their corporate leaders, not the publishers, not the circuit overseers, and definitely not the worthless rank and file, which is you. You got it? Bunkers are for the governing body and the elite corporate leaders at Pennsylvania, and you Jehovah's Witnesses that busted your asses knocking on door to door, standing in the dead of winter with your Watchtower shopping carts will die in Armageddon. You can thank your loving organization for that. Now, Jesus, the loving Christ, sees you differently. You are not a worthless slave. You are precious in his sight. You have been brought with a price that no one but only the living Christ can save you. He bought you with a price. The Watchtower sees you as a worthless slave, but Christ sees you as a precious and priceless servant. You are his servant, not a slave. You are worth more than rubies. You are worth more than diamonds. You are worth more than gold and all the money in this world. That's why he came from heaven. He came from heaven to save you, to free you from the guilt, to free you from the bondage of sin, to free you from the fear, the Watchtower that has a stranglehold on you. He came to break that bondage. We all have turned our backs, just like the apostle. We turned our backs from him. And the crowd that said, crucify him, crucify him. We don't need him. So what? He healed us. So what? He resurrected from the dead. So what? He fed thousands with a loaf of bread. So what? He gave the sight to the blind, and the lame can walk. So what? Crucify him. We should have been on that cross, but he willingly and lovingly took our place on the cross and said, forgive them, Father. They do not know what they're doing. Did your loving organization do that for you, Jehovah's Witnesses? Did the Watchtower do that for you? Or does your organization blame you for their mistakes, like the false prophecy, and planted a spirit of fear and guilt? Does the Watchtower make you feel guilty because you're not doing enough? Christ did it all on the cross. Okay? Why is it you Jehovah's Witnesses claim you don't practice shunning, but yet many Jehovah's Witnesses that are awake do not renounce their faith in the organization or disassociate themselves from the organization? Why don't you do that? You don't practice shunning. Okay? It's okay. Don't worry. Your family is not going to shun you. Your website, jw.org, claims shunning is not practiced within the organization. So it's okay. Okay? It's okay. Your family and friends are not going to shun you. And if they do shun you, they all should be disfellowshipped for violating the policy that is right on jw.org. They all should be disfellowshipped. Anyway, folks. Sorry, I got a little riled. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative, very informative. My next video is going to be a very serious video. In fact, many of you are not going to like my next video. It's a serious nightmare I received 25 years ago. The Lord gave me a serious night vision that put me in a panic in the middle of the night. I received this nightmare about 2 years after I became a born-again Christian and I gave my life to the Lord. I only told my best friend about this nightmare. I never told anyone about this nightmare with the exception of my best friend. For the first time, I'm going to reveal that nightmare to the public. I think that nightmare has to be documented. I got to document that nightmare. It was the worst nightmare I ever gotten, and it still disturbs me from today. It was the worst nightmare I ever gotten. I didn't know what the nightmare meant or its message behind it until I walked with the Lord for about 10 years. 10 years after that nightmare, now I get it. I finally got it 10 years later. Does it have to do anything with Jehovah's Witnesses? It has to do everything with everybody. Governments, religious cults, medical industry, Hollywood, yada, yada, yada. It's for everyone. I bid you farewell. Peace, and may the grace and love of Christ be with you all. You know, that sounded just Catholic. Oh my God, I just sounded like a Catholic. Isn't that how they close their mass? Okay, excuse me. Peace and love, yo. Peace and love, yo. God bless, yo. Is that a little better? Love you guys. Until the next video.